Hello everyone. Today I thought I'd do a quick catch-up really on some silver that I've got over the last few weeks. One of them I got during the short break I took away from the channel, and another one just arrived. So first things first, the earlier one of the two. Now this one, if you saw the short I threw out at Halloween, on Halloween itself, you would have seen the reverse of this one. This is a £2 silver bullion for Dracula, Count Dracula, dated 2025, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. Now this one I will take out and we can have a closer look. I try not to get fingers all over it, even though it's bullion. They are a nice finish on them, and I can't find my gloves, so I'm going to be very, very careful on this one. Just so we can zoom in a little bit more. That's better. So this one, it's inspired by the folklore from Eastern Europe of Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's a lovely little coin with a lot of character about it, and all the different icons, shall we say, to do with Dracula. If you look closely, you can see loads of little bats flying around. You've got the castle in the background, and you've got Dracula himself. Now, it's not exactly Christopher Lee, but we got to give him some sort of leeway, I suppose. It's a lovely little coin, usual finish for bullion. This one is as normal as Martin Jennings on the reverse, or sorry, on the obverse I should say, whereas the reverse is by Joel Iskowitz. Now I think we've come across his stuff in the past, and I can't quite remember where it was. So if you can remember, throw something in the comments just to jog the old grey matter. But yeah, this is a nice little one. Like I said, I used it very, very briefly for a short for Halloween. It was really just the coin coming in, bouncing around and going up to the camera and then disappearing off, and then it just looped. So it was a very, very short. I think it's about 8 seconds, if that. But yeah, it was a bit of fun at the time. It was a bit of a teaser as well for the silver review to come. So this one, yeah, it came out a little while back now, so I think it was early to mid-October. These are limited to 50,000. Sometimes they're limited, sometimes they're not. So that one is limited. It's very, very nice. Let's pop that one back in. And the other one is more up to date, shall we say. This one came through a few days ago now. I was late actually ordering it. It slipped my radar. And if you notice the two colours, that is because it's Britannia and Liberty. Now again, it's a 1 ounce silver bullion. They call this a bar. It's square. I wouldn't call a square a bar. Certainly not a coin, because there's no face value to it, but the actual design is the same design as it was, when was it came out? Last year, early last year, I think January, February. They brought the first Britannia and Liberty coin to come out, and I think that was, like this one, it was a £2 bullion. But this one it's been classed as a bar because there is, like I say, there's no face value on it. So you've got Britannia at the top, and when you flip it 180, you can see you've got Liberty holding the torch. And these, I think they're limited to 70,000. Now I got this a week or two after the fact, so I had no issue getting hold of it, and it came through in about 24 48 hours from the mint. So if you fancy one of these, if you're into your bars rather than your coins, maybe drop them a line, get in touch, you know, buy one. I can't remember how much it was now. Let's have a quick look on the mint page as it stands. Now bear in mind, silver prices have gone up stupidly like gold recently. Yeah, this is now roughly 54-55 pound, plus obviously postage and all the usuals that go with it. Silver as of the moment of recording, it's £38.94 an ounce. So if this was £55 and it's £39 an ounce, you're paying 15-16 quid over the odds. But there's obviously the premium because it's limited, and it's in its own little case as well, so there's no need to actually take it out. So this is a nice little addition. Now on the paperwork I received from the mint, it did say this was 2024. Now I think the design is 2024, but there is no date at all on the bar itself to say what year, but it only came out, like I say, a couple of weeks ago, so I would call this a 2025. So there you go. That is the latest additions to my silver collection, my stack, which, yeah, it's getting a bit on the big side now. Let's just pull a few over. If I zoom back out a moment, I've got all of these that I've bought over the last, I don't know, 6-7 months that I've catalogued. I may have done a video. Here we go. In fact, there we go. There's the original Britannia and Liberty. That one's dated 2025. So that's not quite the time period I was looking at. So it's the same design. But yeah, we've still got that one. I've got the koala, James Bond. I think I did a video on that one actually. There's the 2026 Britannia, a few others. I've got the silver dollar. Which one was that? That is that's the royal crest for the king. Silver Krugerrands, the Chinese panda, Leo Britannicus 2025. I think I did a video on that one. James Bond, definitely did a video on that not so long ago. And then you've got the Australian $1, the Kookaburra. There you go. So those are the ones that I've already added to my collection. I think I've done videos, like I say, on them. But those two are the latest additions. So they'll get piled up with this little stack and eventually put away into my little case that I've got that I store them all in for safekeeping. Anyway, that's it for now, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed that quick video. It wasn't a great deal. It was really a quick recap on what I've bought. So if you did enjoy that, if you like your silver, throw in a comment. Let me know what you think. Click that share button as well. It does really help the channel grow, more so than clicking the subscribe. But a subscribe is always a very nice extra. Clicking the share button just gets me out there to everybody else. So if you're into your silver, spread the word and we can go from there, and that'd be brilliant. So until the next time, folks, take care and I'll see you then. Cheers all.